After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Breaks through the contact. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Throwing on first down is Allen. They set up the screen for Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. On play action, Allen. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Allen looks to throw on second down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Play action. It's Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. to the air. Allen. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mike Evans, 39 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Burrow looking to pass. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem? Every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Burrow's throw pulled in by Lamb.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now Burrow. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
To the air again, Burrow.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. To return it, Alvin Kamara. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in by Samuel.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Burrow's throw on target to Godwin here.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A give to ETN running right.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. But Charles, in a tie game, you always wonder who's going to be making the big plays. Right now, it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last 2 drives have ended with interceptions.
They are certainly dictating this game, aren't they? Now it's going to come down to which offense can follow their defense's lead and step up in the clutch themselves.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A toss left, Henry.
To about the 33-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Allen. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Allen now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Evans here.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, down at the 31. It's Juszczyk. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Right back to Juszczyk again.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They run wide side with Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's a 2nd and 7. To throw is Allen.
Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Here's 1st and goal. Throwing, Allen.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now Allen, Henry. Will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stuffed the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Badgley's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And running with power here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow. Pass complete, Samuel. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a first down, but the tackle comes in bounds. Here's Burrow. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, you have to expect in this situation that the defense is going to be playing the perimeter. They don't want any easy passes out there where someone can grab it and step out of bounds. So that was excellent work there to force the incompletion.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, they go with a fullback Arma. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. First throw at overtime now for Burrow. Flushed out right. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Burrow now off the bootleg. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Burrow will throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Burrow.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Throwing, Burrow.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now Burrow changing things up here. They'll run with Etienne.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD.
4 yards there on the touchdown run. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
They're going to try and run. And he got it on the a touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. First throw of overtime for Allen. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Allen. That's going to be caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.